For the best grooming products for you. Best on natural and handcrafted too. We wanna help be your swagger, style, class, and luxury. We got products that are made for you with high quality. Yeah. So get it down with the black of the black, yeah. Company, you swagger, style, class, and luxury, in luxury. Black, gentleman, black, yeah. Company, you swagger, style, class, luxury, in luxury, yeah.
Located at www.theblackgent.com.
Yo. What's good? It's Stormybman, and I am back. Yeah, I'm back again for a second go round, and I'm here to talk about the co and main event from ESPN this evening. The main card, Navarette versus Berinchyk for the vacant WBO lightweight title. Broadcast live on ESPN. Fight just wrapped up, and we saw that another Ukrainian, Denis Berinchyk, pulled out a split decision win over Emmanuel Navarette. Yeah, if you guys can't see what's in effect, then F+, get to the back of the class. Yeah! What's good, everybody? I know I said I might come back, I might not, and so here I am. So deal with it, huh? Because Stormybman decided to come back on air for a second go round of the post-fight. And let me just say simply that this has been one of the best days of boxing cards that I can think of in recent memory. I mean, we've had some big cards. We've had some great fights on some cards. But an absolute full day of boxing, man, let me tell you, this day takes the cake. And that co-main event where Giovanni Santilli and Brian Norman Jr. fought a match that at first I was feeling very, very angry with Brian for allowing himself to be pushed up against the ropes and mauled and everything. But he turned things around as he should have and gave Santilli what he was looking for. Yeah! So there'll be some out there who won't like what I have to say on that bout, but we'll get to the main event first as we begin to talk about this evening's ESPN card that capped the day off. Let's just say simply that Emmanuel Navarette and Dennis Berinchyk, this had to be simply called unorthodox box. Yeah, because these two men are two of the most awkward and uncoordinated fighters that you may see. And it was interesting watching Emmanuel Navarette deal with someone who was every bit as awkward as he is and got a taste of his own medicine on both ends of the spectrum. One on the ring, in the ring, dealing with the activity, the mauling, the grappling, and all of that that Berinchyk offered up to him, and then to get the scorecards the way they did that weren't in favor for he, because he had a couple of those in his past, so where he came out on top. So we see these things happening, and the world does turn, huh? It does turn. So let it be known that just hang in there and you'll see some things. Or as the old folks used to say to me as I was growing up, just keep on living, huh? Just keep on living. Let me go to the chat and see who we got in the building this evening. Appreciate you guys staying up for the late show with Stormy B, man. You know, we talking boxing, man. I might even open the phone line up if you guys want to talk about this and enrich the evening even more with your thoughts. Jay is out there saying salute. Stormy B, man, I'm so glad Berinchyk didn't get robbed. He fought a smart, controlled fight. Learn is back saying, I think they were all upsets today. Snoopy Mac is back with us in the building. What's good with you? He says that Stormy B, man, salute. The Cali Enigma is out there saying that fight was trash. Navarette's footwork is worse than watching bad 80s movies. Man, Cali, you better pack that up and can it, brother, because bad 80s movies is something that myself and my brother Drew Titan, we adore. So be careful, huh? Be careful. Put some tape on the lips, huh? And duct tape it while you're at it. Yeah! William Old School is back with us saying, salute Stormy B, man. Peace, my brother. And y'all smash the like button, people, when entering the building. Peace. What's good with you there, William? Learn says Sanchez, Cordina, Fury, Santilli, and Navarette all lost, all upsets. Snoopy Max says Norman Jr. put on for the people. Yeah, man. We're going to talk about that brother in a minute. Shamar Rashawn Salam says salute to the sensei. Right back at you. Drew Titan says Ukraine for the sweep. Yeah, last week and this week, huh? Brooms everywhere, huh? Them folks over there must got some witches because the brooms are out. Yeah! Learn says, funny enough, Navarette is still champion at 130. Wonder if he could still use that status to move up and fight the champ if he goes back down. Listen, as the announcers were saying as that fight closed out, that boy ain't going back down. He likes them beans and rice and tortillas too much. He ain't going back down there. He ain't going. He ain't going. Williams says, the main event was terrible, sloppy as hell, shaking my damn head. Hey, man, drunken kung fu is what you was watching, with them guys stumbling and bumbling all over each other, man. What is up with that? Salute to the brother Drew Titan out there with the super chat. He says, I actually got dizzy looking at that. He says, very confusing. Yeah. Jay says, Berinchyk fought a good fight. Everybody can't do that to Navarette. He's still a player in the division. Better believe it. Shamar says, Denny's footwork is amazing, but his punching power is lacking to keep that belt more than one fight. Listen, man, you got to have some skills to beat that guy. He's an Olympian, man. He's an amateur. He can fight, okay? And you don't always have to have a big punch to win, There have been fighters who didn't have any punching power that maintained, Anybody ever heard of, what's my man name? Corey Spinks, Corey Spinks was undisputed welterweight champion and couldn't crack an egg, but he cracked through and got those titles and was undisputed. Yes, sir. Check your history before you start popping your chops, Yeah! That's why when you come here and you speak out like that over here, Stormy can correct you and maybe even embarrass you a little bit, because you deserve it. Yeah. Learn says, except Jai, that wasn't an upset. It almost was, because I'll tell you this, if Breeders had got going about 3 rounds earlier, that fight could have looked a lot different. And Jai was kind of banged up in there. That damn Breeders can punch, He was 39, man. He's almost 40 years old. And Jai is 29. So don't think for a minute that Jai, just had a bad outing. He was in there with a bad mama jamma. You understand? And in their last fight, Breeders broke his jaw. In this fight, he broke his nose. So it's like, hey, man, he gonna remember Breeders the rest of his career. Yeah. JJ is out there saying salute. Jay says, I didn't like the ref in the Norman fight. No, I hate that guy. He says it was the same ref trying to save Rayo. The De Los Santos fight. Yeah, listen, man, that referee, boy, was he showing his national pride, It's one of the things. See, when a ref is like that, then you're actually fighting him and the opponent. And that's one of the main reasons that I was really livid that Brian early on was laying on the ropes, because he could have did the Pernell Whitaker Matador tactic against Santillan, but he elected to handle it the way he did. I think he took unnecessary punches, and he also suffered a bad cut, which he could have came out of that clean with a no cut. You see, this is why these young guys need to study the history of the sport. Had he spent some time studying some tapes of some guys like Pernell Whitaker, or even the professor Azuma Nelson, you can learn how to utilize that speed that you have of foot and hand, because he is very fast with his hands and he has good balance. He didn't want to get his head off center line, and Santillan took advantage of those things. But see, there was a lot going on. I even wrote I tweeted out to Robert Garcia for the Garcia camp. I said, you know, being bigoted and prejudiced and racist cost you in this fight. And it's a shame because you let that kid take too much punishment, and it was about ethnic and racial pride for you guys. And he was he was under, what do you call it? He wasn't on Brian Norman Jr.'s level, and it got to be made certain at a certain point before he started taking that punishment like that. But now he suffered a tremendous bad knockout, and that was a bad knockout. And he'll probably won't never be the same after that. You know how they like to talk about guys not being the same, right? Yeah. So maybe Gio Sand won't be the man, huh? You done let him get banged up like that, so he's damaged goods now. Garcia Camp, now you got one more time to do something stupid like that, and then I'm gonna take my thoughts and considerations about your camp being the head lead in Coach of the Year for that type of foolishness, because you shouldn't play with your fighters' lives like that. You could have called that fight, and that kid didn't have to take that kind of punishment. But that ethnic pride will do it to you every time. There's a graveyard full of people, huh? Yeah. Stormy B-Man is here to tell the truth. You don't have to like it, huh? You don't have to like it. But at least one day, somebody can say, well, he did say something. He did tell you, huh? Because your own ain't going to tell you. Steph Brown is in the building saying, be well, Stormy B-Man. Salute our chat family. We won boxing delivered tonight. Yes, it did, man. Big time. Boxing was on today. All day. Drew Titan says 80 movies are the best. That's right. Back me up on that, Drew. The Cali Enigma out there with his toothpick in his mouth talking about, man, that was bad. That's some 80s movies. Man, if you don't sit down somewhere and be quiet, Cali, huh? We'll teach you, huh? Tune in to Nerds on Culture on Monday evening, and you'll see what we talking about. Yeah! Who else we got out here? Shower Liars out there in the building. What's good with you, Shower? Shamar says, I liked Corey. Yeah, Corey was all right, man. Learn is laughing. He says, I like Corey Spinks. He cracked more than this guy can. All I'm saying is that there's killers at 135. Best of luck to Dennis. Listen, where the killers at, huh? Where the killers at? Shamar? They definitely wasn't out there trying to fight Devin. He was trying to fight people at 135, but they didn't want to fight him. And that little graphic that ESPN put up tonight that showed those other guys, they're not even willing to fight each other. So why should Dennis be afraid of any of them? Why? And then if you caught that Joe Cordina fight earlier this evening, where what's his name? Kakachi showed him what was really happening. Kakachi, who only had like 7 knockouts in 20 plus fights, huh? Added Joe to the KO. Yeah, I loved it, man. I loved it. Stormy was batting 1,000 tonight, y'all. All the fights, the brothers behind the scenes could tell you. I was telling them when Joe and Kakachi was fighting, I was like, let's go, Kakachi. Man, it was beautiful. Man, I told him about Frank Martin. Frank Sanchez. I told him about Frank Sanchez. I was like, y'all ready to see Frank Sanchez get stopped tonight? Woo! I was rolling, bro. I was rolling like a fat boy after he fell out of the bed, from eating too many pizzas. Yeah, man, I was rolling. It was a beautiful day of boxing, man. It really is. I just really enjoyed this, man. Really enjoyed this. You know, I don't think y'all know how much fun I was having. That's why I'm back for the post-fight show right now, because I'm still hyped up. Stormy is like, listen, man, I ain't gonna do it, but I could go outside and run a mile. That's how hyped up I am. It's like this is one of them F yeah boxing nights, man. From what, 9 this morning till 30 minutes ago. Shh. That was heavy, man. That was heavy. Yeah. Who else we got out here? Learn says the ref in the Norman fight has a YouTube channel. I follow him. I was going to give him a talking to if he did any stupid stuff. Well, learn what you waiting for, huh? Because he did plenty of stupid stuff in there. Never took a point, huh? Made sure he broke the fighters when Santillan was having things being done to him, but all that shouldering and low blowing and head butting and using the head as a spear that he was doing to Brian Norman, the referee never warned on any of that and didn't stop it. It was all copacetic, huh? It was all good in the hood for that, huh? But even he couldn't save Santillan. He was pulling for Santillan. He wanted Santillan to, come on, man, you can do it. The dude is bleeding to death. He done lost 2 pints of blood. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Beat that ninja. Too bad. Too sad. Go cry. Find your dad. Bars. Yeah. Yeah, that's what that was. That's that ethnic pride I was telling y'all about. Some of those folks, they'll risk another's life, sometimes their own, as long as 2 left shoes on the feet pointed in the backward direction. They'll die that way. And I'll walk across their graves because it's dumb. Utterly dumb. I said it. They can get mad all they want. Too bad. Huh? Too bad. Now here go Learn. Both guys were taking a lot of damage at such a young age. Norman shouldn't be fighting that way. I've already said that. But this is not a both guys type of circumstance that I'm talking about, Learn. See, that's why I call you Learn, not teach. Because I teach while you try to think that you learning, but you ain't. Because as I said earlier, all he had to do was matador that kid. He had the footwork, he had the speed, the athleticism. That boy could only do anything good by having him near the ropes. But you saw something change tremendously once he circled into the center of the ring. Because why the center of the ring? Because there's more space to operate in the center of the ring. Forward, back, side to side, in and out. Angles. Keep them turning. Keep them off balance. That's why. That's why. Queen 71 is in the building. Salute, Queen. Are you off work, Queen? Good to see you out there, sister. Jimmy Bernard says, Noise on Culture is a masterpiece, 100, with flames going behind it. Yeah, you know it is. That's a fact. Teach Cali, because he needs to learn it, because he don't never be in the nerds chat. Huh? Teach him, huh? Bad 80s movies. We just got through talking about some bad 80s movies a couple of weeks ago, Callie. Huh? We'll invite you to come and sit right there front row the next time we do something. I think we got Billy Jack coming up real soon. Not this Monday, but coming up. I think Drew, I'm going to put it out there, let Drew pick what we talk about this Monday. Yeah. Shower says, I got paid off of Kakashi and BJ. Yeah, that's what's up. Drew says, yep. Queen says, he surely did. Learn says, one thing I will say about Cordina is he wanted to move up a long time ago. Here we go, apologist comments. Man, you guys kill me with this stuff. One thing I will say about Cordina is he wanted to move up a long time ago because making weight was hard. The money or his handlers probably kept him at 130. No, Learn. See, this is why I call you Learn. This is why I call you Learn. I've been watching Cordina very closely. He been milking it. They've been putting him in against guys that on paper that he was better than. They never did put him in there with Oshaki Foster, huh? They never did try to make that unification fight. But he unified with Kakashi for the IBO title because they thought that Kakashi was a lesser threat. And like I said prior, he only had 7 knockouts. But Kakashi can box. And I said it to 78 when we were on earlier with the family. I said that Kakashi is and Cordina fighting. This is what all of these guys should be doing. I just talked about all those lightweights who got titles and everything, but they're not facing each other. You don't know who's the best because they're not facing each other. You can like one more than all the rest, but that don't make him the best one. The best one is the one that is seeking out the challenges to take them down and be the man. That was Devin, who vacated and left those titles behind for these guys. And no one has picked a title up saying, okay, let me do it. Let me unify. No, they're just gonna, I gotta sit and see when they're gonna make a fight for me and this and that. That translates into, I'll sit and wait and see what bum they'll have for me. Yeah. Yeah, Learn. I got you. Stormy covers all the bases, man. Queen says, Nostradamus he is, laugh out loud. Steph Brown in the building, he says, love the co-main and main event earlier. Yeah, it was awesome, man. Awesome day of boxing. Snoopy Mac says, Brain Norman Jr. beat the brakes off of him in front of his whole family. Yeah, and you came out here and you spelled him as Brain, huh? So Snoopy Mac, since you got them crooked letters in your name, when you're talking about the fighters, please get the spelling right on their names, huh? Because we're going to be laughing at you when Stormy crack on you for misspelling, huh? And with them crooked letters in your name, huh? Yeah! Shower says 100. Queen says, nah, I'm working. That's why I'm in and out. Be off at 0700. Okay, I got you. Queen, well, I appreciate you showing that love anyway. I appreciate you being out there. Shower says, Berinchyk too, yeah. Boxing Fan Times 4 says, did Cordina even really beat Rakimov? Listen, man, let me tell you something. Sometimes these guys will they will sneak by and get victories over fighters, huh? But that don't mean they good. Tyson Fury been doing it for years. And he's had tons of help, huh? But there were no life rafts in Saudi, huh? Because it's a little dry out there. Yeah, they don't have water everywhere, huh? They got stadiums and, buildings that they built out there and everything, huh? And the Turk says no, huh? He says no to all of that extra, huh? You gotta come as you are. And so Fury lost where he was. Yeah! Salute to Alexander Usyk, undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. First undisputed heavyweight champion in the 4-belt era. Yeah. Yeah. Sticking it in the dirty. Yeah. That's what happens when you're out there and you pretending, huh? You can't send soiled fruit baskets to other people's hotels and stuff like that. You can't, use gloves where the manipulated horsehair, allows your fists and knuckles to protrude through the fist portion of the gloves. You can't have the skin gloves, You can't have your fist down in the wrist portion of the gloves where your knuckles are sticking through where the lace is in the palm. All of that kind of stuff, Let alone the, substances in your body that ain't supposed to be there, How about that? What about, BFTB mentioned this earlier, and I didn't get to it, but I saw it for myself. How did Tyson Fury go to the weigh-in, look slim enough that, okay, he lost a lot of that weight and everything, but he showed up in the ring tonight and he had a water bag around his waist, And the belt line of his trunks was way up over his navel, about 6 inches, So he looked like somebody wearing a girdle, Yeah! He sure did, And the ref never made him pull him down or anything like that. He was just looking like Ma Fury out there, Ma, M-A, Ma Fury, like they say Pa and Ma. Yeah, that's what he looked like. He had a dress on, So what was that all about? Yeah. Salute to the brother Willie Lowe out there in the chat. I see you, Willie Lowe. What's good with you, man? Steph Brown says, amazing in our lifetime. The Father is good. Salute to the very men, women involved in boxing. What do you hear about the past 12 months? Yeah, man. Yeah. Listen, and I didn't talk about it too much because I was pissed off again since you mentioned the women, the men and the women, Listen, man. I was pissed off that Jessica McCaskill had such a piss poor performance again against Lauren Price, man. So I pulled up this, and I'm dedicating this clip here for Jessica McCaskill and Clarissa Shields. Since Clarissa let us down, that whole Ryan Garcia thing, hey, I'm sorry. I gotta back up. I'm doing the Homer Simpson backing into the bushes on you now because that was the last straw, You have been tempting fate, Clarissa. But I'm sorry. I can't rock like that no more. I can't. You embarrass me, You embarrass me, and Jessica McCaskill embarrassed me too, You embarrass some of us who hold a certain high regard. And I know you don't care because you're young and sassy and all of that, but that's going to follow you the rest of your life, And your thought process and your actions that you carry on is going to follow you the rest of your life. And don't nobody care about how big your booty is because there's always a bigger booty, There's always bigger breasts, bigger legs, and prettier faces and all of that, But they're not always worse attitudes, and personalities and poor character, Because when you're down there, and they all down there with you, But this clip is for y'all,
That woman deserves her revenge. And we deserve to die. But then again, so does she.
Yeah! Kill Bill, if y'all don't know, huh? Yeah. I told you, Stormy B, man, be ready, man. I be ready. Yeah. That's dedicated to Clarissa and Jessica, huh? Out here foiling, you know, progression. Yeah. See, you say something like that, then some of them folks, they get mad, you know. They get mad because you're talking about somebody I like, huh? You're talking about somebody that I support, huh? Well, this is for you guys out there. Y'all looking at the screen, you know what I'm saying? You looking like that with your lips all poked out and everything, you know? But nobody gives a damn, huh? Nobody gives a damn. Huh? And as far as I'm concerned, you know, Canelo Alvarez done told you. So I'll just echo the words of Canelo when y'all say that stuff, huh?
I don't fucking care.
Yeah. Huh?
I don't fucking care.
Yeah. But Shower, since Fury took it in the ass, huh, in Saudi today, I got a little dedication for him. How about this?
If you wanna be down on the ground, okay.
Salute to Alexander Usyk, huh? Undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Yeah. Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Well, wait till I get a new one there when I show the new meme of Usyk putting him on his ass. How about when I do that? I gotta, I need some time to get it together, but yeah, But I can tell you that, for some of them real rocket scientists out there, right, that they be thinking like, they want to make a suggestion or something for Stormy B, man, as I do these post fights and talk about certain things. But I simply respond with this.
I remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Yeah. 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 You see? But let's talk about because Navarette and old boy Berinchyk, man, that was like watching two guys with the palsy fighting, huh? Yeah, that's what I'll call it, huh? The palsy championship. Let's talk about Brian Norman, man. Brian Norman, Giovanni, he thought he was coming out there and was going to bully, huh? He thought he was going to bully. old Brian Norman Jr. But I guess he didn't get the memo. Because see, you know, sometimes you have these young brothers out here and they're skillful and they're more than capable, huh? And you get in there and you find out, oh, he a little tougher than I thought. Yeah. More than capable. More than a little capable. See that Giovanni, he was 32-0 with 17 KOs. So he thought, I guess, that Alexis Rocha fight where he stopped Rocha in 6 rounds, I guess he thought that that was going to be the, you know, the be all and end all. But it wasn't to be. Because Norman came in there and was like, you know what? I'm getting ready to school this boy. Now Norman is 26-0 now with tonight's victory with 20 KOs with tonight's KO. The real deal, I must say. The real deal. But there is something that I'm not liking about Norman. I'm going to see if it gets adjusted. Not going to speak about it on the air right now. But if he does not make this simple adjustment, he's going to run into a lot of problems in the near future. He almost ran into that problem this evening. But I still respect what he was able to do. And I'm happy for him because he's placed himself right in the running for a title opportunity. And the fact that as he's preparing to move forward, we have to remind ourselves something specific about him. Huh? We have to remind ourselves.
I'm 23.
Yeah. So Brian, you know, when I was that age, you can think about things and think them through and know that you make mistakes, huh? But we know that calendar changes. So you can't always,
I'm 23.
Can't always be like that, huh? Because Roy had to tell your boy Jared about that, huh? When he came to Roy and he was, you know, tears streaming down his fat mug, huh?
I'm 23. Too bad.
Salute to the messenger 215. What's happening with you? Yeah, man. All in all, a damn good night. Brian got some fast hands though, y'all. I thought I saw some I don't know, Meldrick Taylor like hand speed there. And he got this one thing he do where he punch and come out on the other side. That's pretty nice. That's a nice move. Fast hands. But Gio, he got in there and got his ass handed to him. And it didn't have to go down like that for him either. But you know what? When your coach and trainer is stubborn, things like that happen to you, huh? Yeah, they happen to you. I wonder, is there gonna be a lot of those memes of like Brian standing over Gio looking at him like this? It's like, are you okay? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm laughing because you know why? It didn't have to go down like that. Didn't have to go down like that, and he didn't have to go down like that. But the Garcia Boxing Academy made sure he went down like that. You see? They could have pulled that boy back when his nose was broken and bleeding all over the place. And even the ref had to duck out of the way after a shot landed on him from the blood that was spattered. I saw that ref. Norman threw that right uppercut and that blood splashed off of Giovanni. And the ref was like, ooh. But he wouldn't stop it, though. So he got what he deserved. Yeah. Look at that, almost 200 people in here, man. 48 likes. Welcome, y'all. Hit the dislike button. I don't care. You know, keep my views up. Nah, Learn, you ain't got to tell him he should have stopped the fight. You ain't even got to say that, huh? You ain't even got to say that because, you know, you kind of biased yourself. So it's like, you know, just, you know, keep on listening to him. You say you subscribe to him and everything. You know, you can refer him to Stormy B Man because Stormy B Man gonna tell him about himself, and he ain't gonna like it either. You know, so we'll build a whole host of them out there. He'll be 205 listening to me, not liking it, huh? But you listening though. I tell you, that's dumb. I don't go and be sitting up listening to people I don't like, man. Just like me being a movie person, I'm not gonna put on a freaking movie that I don't like. I'm sitting there like, man, this is awful. Oh goodness, this is horrible. It's dumb. But see, some of y'all like your nuts in a grinder, huh? That's what they call it, sadism, masochist, all of that kind of foolishness, huh? Freaks, creeps. It's like Oscar De La Hoya liking them people to do with those kitchen utensils with him. It's like, well, why do you want to do those kind of things to yourself, huh? That's nasty, huh? First of all, you know, the rear makes dispenses, huh? It ain't supposed to have receptions, huh? What's wrong with you, man? But boy, did Norman put it on that Santelli, man. He put it on him. After he got back into that center of the ring, he started to look really good. Yeah. See, the worst thing Santilli did was try to turn it into a bully fest, huh? Where he was gonna try to, I don't know if he thought because he's 30 years old and Norman was 23. I don't know if he was thinking like I'm a punk this young kid or something. Wrong game plan. Yeah, he came out there. He ran into the master.
You know, I guessed that you would be the only one who would dare to come here. You've got courage.
Hey, whatever happened to this? Do you think that Usyk might hear this anytime soon from AJ?
I'm coming for them belts, boy.
That aged well, didn't it? coming for them belts, boy. Boy, I tell you, it's like, you know, boxing can leave you with some funny stuff, man. It can leave you with some funny stuff. Where are all the Fury supporters at now? Do you think they do you think they deleted themselves? Where they at, huh? The Fury supporters, huh? Oh, I got an idea. Maybe they in the dining hall, huh? Check this out. They in the dining hall. Is my brother Drew Titan still out there? Drew, are you still out there? If you still out there, write something in the chat real quick, cause I'm getting ready to play something. Oh, William, you didn't know he had supporters? Oh, man, let me tell you. They line up for him, bro. This is why I was getting ready to play this. I didn't know if my brother Drew was out there because I told him I was going to debut it. Oh, man. Them Tyson Fury supporters, man. Woo! Yeah. That's horrible. Mm-mm. Ridiculous. That's ridiculous, man. That's ridiculous. So y'all done, I'm gonna have to sign off now. That was too much. But anyway, salute to Brian Norman and salute to Dennis Berinchyk, man. Cause y'all closed that show out tonight. And we'll be back in the morning for call-in show. I had said I thought I would open the lines up this evening for the call-in, but we'll just save that for the morning. But yeah. That's crazy, man. That is absolutely bonkers. Before I get out of here, though, we got to hear from my brother, the Focus Ball. Boxing fan ×4 with that super chat says Fury should have 6 losses and a no contest versus Klitschko. Hey, man. If you want to ask me, I believe the reason why he doesn't have that and why he's been skating is because his affiliation with that most influential personality that I ain't gonna mention his name on the air, but y'all know who I'm talking about. When you rub those type of elbows, they can make things happen for you. Those type of influences. Yeah. We're gonna hear from Focus Ball.
Get ready to take your striking game to the next level with the Focus Ball. Dramatically improved footwork, timing, head movement, hand-eye coordination, reflex, and overall fight IQ. It's lightweight and extremely portable, so you can train every time, everywhere. When you don't have a coach to do mitt work, get a Focus Ball. When you don't have a heavy bag to hit, get a Focus Ball. When you don't have a sparring partner, get yourself a Focus Ball. And when you just want to have fun punching and kicking, get a Focus Ball. When you train with the Focus Ball, you train your eyes and your brain to read punches so that you can hit and not get hit. Making this very simple device a must-have for all combat sports athletes and enthusiasts alike. So if you want to take your striking game to the next level, don't wait. Get the Focus Ball now.
for you, that's all natural and handcrafted too. We wanna help be a swagger, the style, class, and luxury. Make our products that are made for you with high quality, yeah. So get in style with the black, yeah. Company, you swagger, style, class, and luxury, in luxury, yeah. Black, gentleman, black, yeah. Company, you swagger, style, class, and luxury, in luxury, yeah.
Located at www.theblackgent.com.
Yeah. And if you enter code StormyBman for 10% off, you can find yourself with a bit of a discount. There's a shareable link in the description box here of the show, each and every one of the shows. The link is there. Also, it's in my description box for my videos. So make sure you go out there and show some love and support for the community, whether it be for myself or the Black Gentleman Grooming Company or Healer the Teachers, the Focus Ball. Yeah, all links are in the description box. So do us a solid and go out there and show that love and support like we know that you can do. But this brings us to the end of another great day of boxing, and we look forward to what's on the horizon. We've got some more big fights coming up. The 25th of May, there's a card that's going to feature, I think, the rematch between, finally, Jack Catterall and Josh Taylor. Man, those two guys, they really don't like each other. It's a grudge match. There may be fouls in that fight. There might be a disqualification. You never know. But we look forward to that and more. Christian and Billy is coming up very soon with a battle coming up. And this coming Thursday, if I'm not mistaken, it's Thursday, not Wednesday, the return of Jermaine Franklin, the heavyweight who faced Anthony Joshua and Dillian White. He's coming back for another bout, and this time he's headlining a card this coming Thursday, and it'll be on DAZN if I'm not mistaken. So be looking out for some good boxing, man. We are inundated with great boxing for the year of 2024. We've been asking for it, and they are delivering. So with that being said, we're going to get on up out of here. Enjoy the rest of your evening and weekend. Shout out to the mighty LDBC, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.